Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Nafisa Sethwala, and I welcome you to today's webinar. Thank you for taking your time out and joining in. While we wait for a couple of minutes for everybody to join, I would just like you to introduce yourself, your business, what you do, who you are, and welcome. My name is Nafisa Sethwala, and yeah, please go ahead and do that. So we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll start. Just a couple of things as well. While we do start the webinar, I would just like to let you know that most of the talking will be done by me. And since this is, but I would like to keep it interactive. I might ask you questions in, okay, is my voice clear now? Please let me know. You can give a thumbs up if you can hear me now. Hello. Okay, great. I've just got the laptop close to me. Hi, Deepavali. Please ask your question either in the Q&A or do ask it in the this as well. You can ask it in the Q&A on the chat box. I will definitely reply to you. So hi, Priyanka. Welcome here. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Himalay Bhuva. Himalay's company's name is Dream Bite Foodies Private Limited, manufacturers of peanut butter mayonnaise and peanut butter cookies. Hi, Onkar from Oxy Overseas, dealing into fruits and vegetable exports. Nice. Priyanka Gaikwad is at Global Setu, dealing in jaggery powder and jaggery products. Hi, Pratik from Rusa Inside Global. Great. Nice to connect with you. And once again, just looking to get my PPD back. I think this has closed. Yeah. Yeah. So welcome everyone to GlobalLinker. Welcome over here to the webinar. I hope I'll quickly just lay down the discussion points. So while this discussion will be it will be led by me, I would like you to answer your questions in the chat box, whichever I may ask you, so I know what is the feel of the audience over here and what you are actually looking to do. And it will just help me understand. If you have any questions while I'm talking during the webinar, please feel free to use the Q&A box and ask your question. I will definitely answer them either while I'm speaking, if it works in that, or then I will definitely ask in the end. I'll look at them at the end in the Q&A section, and we'll definitely look at them. So go ahead. And yeah, I've been with Global Linker since around 12 years, and we have been looking at making an experience so that you can get maximum leverage by being online. Being online is by you're creating a digital profile, and you're also looking to set up, or you're looking to expand your online business. So that online business, in the sense, you have a business which you're already running offline and you're looking to expand it online. So this is not about people who are only running online businesses. This is actually for businesses who are set up offline and are looking to leverage the online setup and make their business visible online as well. So we'll talk about the discussion points, and we'll come directly to the point right now. Why are you here on GlobalLinker? You have created an account on GlobalLinker because you are looking to meet other exporters. You're also looking to set up your catalog, and you're also looking to gain more visibility for your products so that your products can be seen by more people, which would in the end lead to maybe leads or transactions for you. So the aim and the goal of every business to come online and to be in some places so that I can get more leads, I can get more business, or I can meet more people who can help me grow my business. So that's what GlobalLinker creates tools so that you can do exactly that. So one is, we'll start by identifying and seeing which sales channels on GlobalLinker you can actually be a part of. Second is, what do powerful product catalogs actually consist? So you should have a catalog. Like being transactional ready is very critical. For that, you need to have an online catalog, which is very, very important. How do you make sure that you have a catalog, but it is also not only it's there online, but it's a powerful catalog and it's actually working for you. It is not only a view only catalog. Because you're on GlobalLinker, you also get the added benefit of being a part of several other marketplaces and enabling marketplaces as well. What I mean by enabling marketplaces, that you get visibility in different places as well. One, you get visibility on the GlobalLinker marketplace. Second is, you can also convert your catalog into an e-commerce store. The third is, you can plug your catalog into the ONDC network. You can also plug yourself into the Indian Business Portal Network, which is an exporters marketplace by FIO. This is for Indian customers only. While people from rest of the world can definitely use the GlobalLinker marketplace and look at converting into their catalogs into an e-commerce store. How can you manage now? Once we go through all of that, the next would be, how can you manage this catalog and where do you use that? So I will show you that. And you can also look for products which maybe you are sourcing as well, and you will be having suppliers for, and you can also look over here. We'll help you do that, and you'll also get a sense of how buyers are actually looking for products. So you get a sense of how your products will also be displayed in searches, etc. And I share a couple of resources with you, and we open the ground for Q&A. So let's get to the beginning. GlobalLinker, as I was, giving from the beginning, I've been mentioning, GlobalLinker helps you, gives you the tools so that you can open up opportunities for yourself. There'll be a lot of statements and there'll be a lot of things that I'll be sharing with you, which, would be food for thought. At the end of the webinar, I would like you to use all of the checklists that we have created. So we have created a lot of essential checklists so that you can make sure that your catalog becomes visible in these places. And because of that, you get more visibility. So we are giving you the tools and we are showing you over here, how can you use those tools and start getting visible, and what you should be doing so that you can ensure that you're getting more visibility as well. A lot of people say that, we have created an account here, we have added our products and services, but we are not getting any leads, etc. So to counter that, to tell you that, while as a platform, there'll be things which we would be doing. There'll be also several things that you would have to do to make sure that you are getting yourself visible as well. So GlobalLinker will help you make your dream come true. And in the sense, we will also help you, achieve help you see where you can go online as well. So one is, let's identify your sales channels. So when you create a catalog via GlobalLinker, you would be, one is creating your base catalog. You would be adding your products. Maybe you have 50 products, or you have 10 products, or you have 5,000 products, etc. You start updating your catalog. One is you create an account on GlobalLinker. Second is you start creating your catalog. Just a question to the group over here. How many of you all have an account on GlobalLinker? If you all can just write yes, or you all can write no. Because it's an open webinar, everybody is a part, has joined here. I just would like to know how many of you all already have an account on GlobalLinker. Okay, great. Quite a few of you all are saying that you have an account on GlobalLinker. That's great. For the people who don't have an account on GlobalLinker, you can create your account over here. So please, you can create your account over here. But anyway, that was the point was, since you're already familiar with because you have already joined GlobalLinker, you may have browsed through the GlobalLinker platform. You are aware of certain features which you are there. One is majorly when you created your account, you came on the timeline. And I'm just switching briefly over there to show you. Yeah, this is a timeline which you can see. I hope it's visible to you. And you can also see, you can see different posts which are added by members, etc. There's a menu where you can actually search for things. You can identify and access certain resources which are there, like articles by different members, join and interact with different groups which are a part of events, etc. Offers by our partners. You can use. You can also connect with different members by sending them connection requests. And one most important thing is managing your catalog, which is here where you can access your catalog. It's got a dedicated place where you can actually add your products and update your product catalog over here. We'll go to that in the end, but just wanted to give you a brief understanding of the GlobalLinker platform, a brief lay, so you are familiar with the platform as well. So great. Now that you have created a catalog, let's see where are the places that your products can start showing in. One is on the GlobalLinker marketplace. GlobalLinker, any SME that creates their account on the GlobalLinker platform can display their products in the GlobalLinker marketplace. It's a universal marketplace for global and local buyers to come and visit, and find any products that they may be looking for. One is this. The second is you can also convert your catalog into an e-commerce store. An e-commerce store is a very powerful feature which we have all heard of. We are very much aware of that. It can help you take orders, it can help you take inquiries, it can help you take payments, manage your logistics, and much more. So you can run promotions, offers, and this becomes your very own online entity, much like many other businesses you may be aware of who have set up an online shop. So this is just another branch that you will be creating for your business, and you can run it independently yourself to get customers directly onto your store or your online store. The third is you can use the same catalog and plug it onto the ONDC network. Currently, ONDC supports B2C transactions, but very soon they will be also moving to B2B. But however, if you are in the B2C and you would wish to show yourself, make yourself visible on the ONDC network, you can do that as well. The fourth is you can also plug yourself into the Indian business portal. That is exporters market. It's an inquiry only marketplace which is run by FIO, the Federation of Import Exporters organization. It's the apex body for importers and exporters in India. And this platform is for them. You can use, so just by updating one catalog, it can be displayed in several places. You don't have to have separate catalogs to show it in all of these places. That's a great thing to do. You have just done one activity, and then you just have to do some setup work for each and every sales channel, because every sales channel has some of their own independent requirements. You need to meet them, and then you can start listing yourself on those networks as well. We're going to the next step, is how can you start doing that? It's very simple. So yeah, before that, I want to show you what is a powerful product catalog. A powerful product catalog, and here we are focusing more on B2B, because GlobalLinker is a B2B channel where SMEs are encouraged to come and list themselves online. start taking the step to go online. Or if you are already online, this is another place for you to get visible and start getting more visibility with a newer audience as well. So here is how you start looking at a product catalog. What consists of a good product catalog? While we will not be going into the details, this is more for you, again, for food for thought, that what are the things I need to have when I'm actually creating a product catalog. Let me first just step back and ask you that traditionally, maybe 5 years back or 7 years back, we used to create a brochure or a presentation, which we used to email our customers and our clients, and we used to tell them, look at my new products. Or this, if somebody, even a potential customer is asking, I send that to them. Then me or my team would follow up and ask them, okay, what is the update on this particular thing? Are you interested in my product? Or then I start hard selling it, and I try to crack the deal with my potential buyer. Now, in this case, by becoming online and by choosing to create your catalog with a platform, maybe GlobalLinker or maybe somewhere else. We're just showing it to you via GlobalLinker because we are on the platform. What does a powerful catalog as a feature give you? One, it gives you interactivity. It is always updated. It is always available 24/7. Nobody really has to, ask me for it. Okay, please give me your updated product catalog. I want to know what's your product. I just have to go to the same place where would be a seller panel, update my products, and the link is always available with my customer. He simply needs to open the link and see my new products, or just I need to message him, new products added, check it over here, this is the link, or then he can see my new products as well. So great way for them to get more in touch with me, easy for them to understand and identify, not every time use looking for documents, etc., and always available from your side. Now, that's what a platform gives you as a tool to make sure you have a good product catalog. They also give you facilities to make sure that you can add as much of information about your product, so that the buyer can make so that the buyer's considerations become less, and they are able to make good purchase decisions and make instant purchase decisions. So that makes your life easy for you. For that, what do you need to do now? So one, you need to make sure that you are adding the products which you want to be sold online. So one is, you need to sift through your entire catalog and say, for of my 500 products, all 500 have to go, or 450 will go, or 200 will go, etc. So you list those products online. To do so, you need to have clear and sharp photographs. You need to have your product names showing up very clearly. Your descriptions, if there are any descriptions and specifications, they are getting shown over here. So every catalog would have a kind of a summary. So you can see this over here. This is by an organization which is into electrical and motors, components, etc. And this is a summary of their catalog. Now, when I click on their catalog, I'll just go ahead over there. You can see that these are price on request. So it's an inquiry based catalog. They don't want to wish their prices on request not displayed as well. But now I go to the next one, and when I click on it, I come to a more detailed version of their catalog over here, as you see. And there are a lot of things which I can actually, this I'm just showing you. I've actually come to the live page, if you can see, and this is the product I can actually see. So here you can see that there's a lot of good solid information they've given me about this product. I can send a request for a quote. Availability is there, country of origin, ratings if required can be added by my existing clients, and whatever information I need, specifications, details, is provided over here. So you have the flexibility now to add all of this information so that nobody needs to reach out to you. You can also add multiple photos. Here he's added only one, but you can add multiple photos as well. Mm, yeah. You can add multiple photos as well and show your products in different ways as well. So pretty interestingly, you can actually, put this across. There's another example I wanted to show you over here is by this organization. Yeah, which is into matchboxes. So a very specific one, but purely into B2B. They have an MOQ. You cannot order more anything less than this. Send inquiry, brand. They don't accept small orders. So you can write so much more information about it, so that the buyer decision becomes very easy for the buyer to make a good decision and take yours. Again, if you see the details mentioned over here, I'm just trying to open the website directly so you can see it. Here you go. A lot of additional information as well as added. Second is, given that this is your own, this is an e-commerce store, which the product catalog has got converted into an e-commerce store. Your A good product catalog also has sorry a good product catalog is also SME, also has good SEO related information, so that their visibility increases in SEO, in web search and Google search as well. So here is an example of, I just wanted to show this to you, of what a good product catalog should have. It should also have good categorization, that, I'm dealing into, say, X, Y, Z, and my subcategorization of my products also becomes very good. We know all of this in our minds pretty well, because this is my business, it's my bread and butter. It's very clear to you. You simply have to write it down and then translate it online. So it becomes very simple for you as well. You just have to see it from the point of view. Do not get bogged down by the fact that everything is happening online. That's something which I have seen personally. A lot of people feel that because it is online, it becomes very technical, it is too difficult, maybe I'll not be able to do it, and I cannot write long product descriptions. Now we also have GlobalLinker also offers AI generated product descriptions, so you can generate your product descriptions using AI as well, by giving certain amount of information or specifications, and a good product description can be added, which is more SEO relevant, etc. So there's a lot of help you have, and most of these platforms, especially now on GlobalLinker, since does offer this to you without any without any code required. So you can actually do it yourself once you learn it, or you can appoint some of your team members to do it in case you have the resources to do so. Moving to the next one. Yeah. So just recapping what we spoke about products. What do you need to have? One is, you need to provide your essential product information so that your buyer decisions happen well. The second is, for that, you need to have simple, sharp photos. I'll get back to you, Arham, on your message. I saw your message, but please let me continue. I'll answer this for you. The second is, you need to have simple and descriptive product titles, detailed product descriptions, and you can also enable reviews and ratings. Second is, you should also be having SEO readiness, so that you can optimize your titles, your descriptions, add your meta title, etc., so that you're available on web search easily. Let's move to the next point is, now how can I list my catalog, which I have created on GlobalLinker, on different sales channels? One, my first sales channel is the GlobalLinker marketplace. This is just a screenshot of the marketplace. I'm opening it right now. Let me know if you all can see it. This is the GlobalLinker marketplace, where you can actually see a lot of, there are actually a lot of products by our SMEs which have got listed over here. It's a mix of B2B and B2C products as well. You can start, once you meet the requirements of listing on the GlobalLinker marketplace, your products then start showing up over here. And if I'm looking for it, for example, I'm looking for bulb, a buyer comes and looks for it, then your products can also show up if it is meeting that requirement. How do I list myself on GlobalLinker marketplace? Add your products to your catalog, which is what we spoke about in step number 1. Then in your seller panel, you visit GlobalLinker under sales channels. You assign or edit a GlobalLinker category, that my products are into electrical and electronics, etc. Or then you submit it for verification. So you wait for the product verification to get complete. Once your product is verified, you enable it to show on the marketplace. You can also stop visibility of that product by going and switching the visibility off. You can do that as well, and your products start showing on the GlobalLinker marketplace. There are errors that will guide you on missing requirements for each product. You should also watch out for verification, if there are any failures, because if on verification, there could be certain things where it's not meeting some criteria or it is not matching correctly. Then, they would reach out to you and let you know that this is what needs to be done. Once you complete that, then, again, your product goes back for verification and you can list yourself. It takes around 48 hours for verification to happen. And you can start listing yourself on GlobalLinker Marketplace. I'll just give you a visual representation of what this looks like. Just give me a moment. So when I came over here on GlobalLinker, I go to the catalog. Sorry, I've switched to a wrong account. I was looking to sign into a test account of mine. And we'll come back over there, don't worry. Yeah, we'll move to the next one in the meanwhile. The next sales channel you can create with your platform is an e-commerce store. An e-commerce store is, so while I wait to log in, I'll just come back. Yeah. So one is you can also then create make your catalog and a complete e-commerce store as well. So here are some examples of B2B businesses who have who have created some very nice e-commerce stores with different requirements. So there is they are accepting inquiries only. Some of them are accepting inquiries as well as payments. They're taking payments as well. So one can purchase directly. The third is you can only accept, payments as well. So one is the things you need to factor for. So I'm opening one of these. I'll open all of these websites for you to see on my screen directly. Here is one of our SMEs who has created a complete B2B, online e-commerce store using his catalog over here, and very nicely done. Some banners, their logo is shown very clearly. Their navigation is also very clear, especially to buyers who are specifically looking for such requirements or who understand this business. They would be able to actually understand exactly what they're looking for and go into the navigation. So clear-cut navigation becomes very important, and more product information. So, and just to let you know that this is being a very customizable product. It's a purely send inquiry, and it's very easy to send us an inquiry for me as a buyer to write my message and start the conversation. Imagine it is 2 o'clock in the morning for us today, and the buyer is in another part of the world, and for him it is the daytime, and he saw my product and places the inquiry. My product catalog, being an interactive and a powerful product catalog, has done the work of showing what it needs to be done, taking the inquiry and passing it on to me. So when I start my day tomorrow morning, I'm already have the inquiry with me, and I can take the conversation forward immediately. Imagine if this entire thing was offline. Maybe the buyer would have not got my contact information, might not even have been aware of me, and not even reached out to me because of this. So it's a loss of opportunity that I am trying to address by becoming online, creating a catalog, and then converting it into an e-commerce store. I'll tell you the difference between e-commerce store as we progress. One is this. The second is this is a SME into apparel, into textile, into manufacturing of leather goods, and an exporter as well. A very beautifully designed website. And again, a lot of, navigation is pretty simple. Simple, nice banners, good product photos, very important as well. Again, only send inquiry. Maybe it has an MOQ as well. And you can just see here, they also have something called as trade partner login. So if I am a distributor, an existing distributor, or if I want to become a distributor, if I'm an existing distributor with them, I actually have my own account that I can log into, and I can place orders as per my MOQ, as per my credit line, etc. So that is the benefit of having a B2B account as well. So I can also create customized pricing, customized MOQ, and credit lines as well. There is another B2B site which I'm just trying to show you, which is into safety products, like jackets, gloves, etc. All of that is also there. So if you see over here, again, complete B2B site. And again, they also have a current facility to accept orders from their existing distributors. So imagine by going online, you have also digitized your existing relationships with your existing distributors and clients, because now they are also ordering from you digitally. You have saved up so much of time of your team, which you can now focus on growing your business. So again, food for thought. You need to strategize. What do you need to do? Where do you want to allocate your resources? Maybe you would have yourself or your resource looking at online store or an online catalog for some time, maybe, a couple of days. But once that is set up, it becomes very easy for you to get it, because your other resources are spending time in, helping you grow your business, or you can grow your business while your team takes care of your online catalog as well. So just again, for you to think for. Another B2C product I can just show you is this. I hope my screen continues to be visible. But here's a example of an SME who has created a B2C product, more into journalings and etc. But a lot of these products are also can be done. So here where there's an option, I just wanted to show you of add to cart, where you can actually make the purchase, and I can check out from here and make a purchase, complete it, and then the shipping can directly start as well. Coming back over here. So just recapping, what are the things I need to do when I have an e-commerce store? What are the things I need to account for? So one is I need to have a well-defined menu or my navigation. My attractive storefront, obviously, make sure that my potential customers definitely come to me more often. Good call to actions are important. So that is depending upon your business strategy. What is your call to action? Do you want an inquiry only? Do you want buy now? Do you want people to check out so that you can just start fulfilling? Are you in the capacity to do that? Then please, enable it. But that's a business strategy you need to have. Then you need to set up your transactional enablers. Like you need to set up your payment gateway if you're taking payments. Set up your payment gateway, your shipping, logistics, etc. So you can manage all of that directly from your store and get this. And yes, be compliant. So if you're be compliant with your country laws, and if you're exporting with those countries as well. Now that's a business requirement again, that you need to be compliant even on the store. So your shipping, return policies, everything need to be in place. Your terms of use, etc. Those are some basic compliance things which we see on all websites, we are aware of. So we also need to be aware of that. And from the business point of view, I need to be export compliant to the countries I want to be visible in, etc. Moving to the next one. Sorry. Yeah. So this is the essential checklist again on how I can convert my catalog into an e-commerce store. I add my products to the catalog. I visit my store under sales channel. I select my theme. I create my storefront. I add banners. I make it beautiful. I add my policies and relevant details, etc., so that my products start. I enable my distributor login if I wish to set that up as well. Then I create my categories, navigation, and I map my products to those categories. If I'm accepting payments and I set up my payment, I create my payment account with a payment gateway provider and also with a shipping provider as well. I publish my store, and then I need to start marketing it so that for my customers and for new customers as well. There are a lot of other tips which I've given over here, which you all can read later as well, on how you can actually optimize your store and things you can do. Like, for example, you can do digital marketing activities, because the fact that you have created your own e-commerce stores is like you have created your own branch. Imagine you are operating in Delhi, and that's where your head office is. And now you're setting up a branch in Agra, for example, and you want to and because you've set up your new branch, you will need to do some marketing activities over there, right? Or typically, if I'm offline, I would be sending flyers or putting some ads in newspapers, or doing some word of mouth, or passing on WhatsApp messages, etc., to make sure that so new people get aware of the business which I have opened up in Agra. Similarly, if you're setting up a new business online, if you're creating a branch, think that you're creating a branch online. So what do? You start making people aware of it. How do you do that online? So you need to get into digital marketing and SEO, which is how you get people to be aware about your business online. You also do a lot of marketing on social media channels. Start be in social media channels where you think your business needs to be there. So identify your audience, understand where they're supposed to be, And be like, for example, in B2C, who's selling bags, is good to be on Instagram or on Facebook, because that's the kind of audience that I would like to sell to, maybe ladies or girls. So they are mostly there on Facebook, Instagram. So I would create a lot of awareness campaigns over there and direct the people to come to my e-commerce store, which I have created, and complete the purchase on my e-commerce store. The benefit, one benefit I would like to highlight of having your own e-commerce store. It seems like a big thing to set up. It is a setup which you have to do, and then yes, you have to maintain. But there's a lot of benefits associated by creating your own sales channel or your own online store. One is you are able to you're getting complete business for yourself. Imagine you have listed yourself on a marketplace where you're paying some X number of revenue. It's very important to be on a marketplace because you get visibility. You also get volumes coming in from there. But if you want complete loyalty and you want a complete customer to yourself, you need to have an identity and a place where the customer can directly come to after some time. So if you want the customer then to start directly ordering from you, it's good to have your own e-commerce store. Second is, if you do any digital marketing activities, etc., directing them to your store is always beneficial because you get more traffic over there. Thus, your own store also starts showing up in web search directly, and you can start getting complete revenue for your business from here. Moving to the next sales channel is ONDC. We all know that ONDC is one of a very good initiative by the government to make sure that there's a level marketplace for all small players and large as well, to be visible amongst the for buyers. So the ONDC, so here GlobalLinker is, ONDC enables, is ONDC compliant and helps you list and be visible on the ONDC network. There are several buyer apps which are currently displaying ONDC enabled players and their products over there on their websites if people come over there to purchase. And maybe this helps you, this gives you greater visibility, because you are now not only displayed on GlobalLinker as a marketplace, you're also displayed in another, we call them buyer apps. You're displayed in buyer app A, buyer app B, buyer app C. And if I'm looking for bulb in buyer app C, my product can come up over there, which can lead to a potential sale. So it's very beneficial for me because it helps me get volumes for my business. And because of that, I also get access to markets that I would have not been able to reach, which is done by the buyer apps. So the buyer apps, they make sure that they are visible in X market, Y market, and because of that, you have an opportunity of servicing those markets and getting entries into that market. So being on ONDC is again very beneficial. If that is your business strategy, then please, here is the checklist on how you can list yourself on ONDC. Step number 1, add your products to your catalog, which you have already done. Second is set up and publish your e-commerce store. You have set up and publish your e-commerce store, enable a shipping zone, because that's ONDC network too, and the buyer apps to understand where your product should be displayed. So for example, in India, if I do not service South India, for example, I only service North, East, and West. In that case, then my products won't be displayed to some people in the South. This is just an example. So your shipping zone becomes very important, and a logistics partner, because if an order is placed via the ONDC network, you need to make sure that you're able to complete the shipping. So enabling a shipping logistics partner from the available logistics partner becomes important. Then you go to enable ONDC under store details, and you complete your ONDC setup. Then you have to map your products to an ONDC category so that they start showing up at the right categories when buyers are searching for it. You also have to go to your every product which you want displayed on the ONDC network and add some mandatory information that ONDC requests for so that your products can be displayed over there. Once you do that mapping, etc., then you comply with certain other ONDC requirements. Like for example, your product inventory should be more than 5. Your visibility should be B2C or both. Your summary should be more than 60 characters, etc. And after that, your MOQ should be 1. You must have checkout, and you should not have zero stock. So if all of these you meet these requirements, and your products will start showing up on the ONDC network. If any of the product does not meet this requirement, they automatically start getting delisted from the ONDC network. So take care of that. This is something which you can just regularly go and check. The last sales channel I would just like to go through is the Indian business portal. India's business portal is the buyer market, is the buyer market which has been created by FIO. It's a marketplace for Indian exporters to showcase their products as well. So there are several categories which you can see over here. And I'll just go over here to show you the Indian business portal on live. There are a lot of leads by buyers which are shown over here. You can come and check this out. If you are able to meet the lead, then you can apply for it, and so that you can get connected to the buyer. While there are buyers who come and directly visit this website, and your products can start showing up over here, and an inquiry can be sent. I'm just opening one product for your this that what you added in your product catalog starts showing up over here. A description, your business information, etc. starts showing up over here as well. I can also go and visit the store's profile, etc. right from here. How can I list myself on the Indian business portal? Again, very simple. Complete my catalog, set up my e-commerce store, and set up payments and logistics. Then I visit the Indian business portal setup section on my seller panel homepage. I have to verify my IEC. It is important that because it's an exporter market for Indian sellers, it becomes important that I have an IEC. If you don't have an IEC, please apply for one. And if you're looking to become an exporter, then it's critical that you have an IEC code, and then you submit it for verification. Your submission is reviewed by the team, and then if it meets all the requirements, you then start showing up on the Indian business portal. And a couple of some requirements I have added over here, which you can check as well. This is where you manage your catalog. So I was trying to show it to you on live. I put a screenshot as well. We'll go back over here and I'll show it to you. I'll just show you the sections over here that you can see. One is, here is where I manage my catalog and my orders and inquiries. This is more for my e-commerce store management, all the features like promotions, customers, my schemes, store settings, store managers, etc. And these are my sales channel, my own store, GL marketplace, supply chain. Supply chain is where my distributors, I can set it up, etc. I'll go to the live site and I'll show you my seller panel now. So I clicked on online store over here. Yeah, and I am over here as well. So here is where I start creating my e-commerce store. Here is where I can manage my GL marketplace. So I'm just showing you the exact steps I show you. So over here, see, my products are displayed over here. It's not meeting the requirement, and there's a section I need to do: incorrect or missing category, insufficient images. Once I do that, then my product becomes, I get a green tick, and I can enable it to show it on the GL marketplace. So I've given you just a summary of how you can list yourself. While you can actually do that, you can add your products directly from here. So here is where you manage your products. You can add your products, tags, labels, you add attributes. Very important if you have variations of your products. Like for example, a simple example is a t-shirt, which is of 3 different sizes: small, medium, large, and different colors maybe. So, red, blue, green, yellow, all of those attributes. And I can add all of that, filters, brands, specifications, all of that can be added from here. This is my seller panel, which we call as a seller panel. And you can actually manage your catalog here, set up your channels from here itself, and visit it. Coming to the Indian business portal, this is a dashboard. Here's where I can actually link myself on the Indian business portal channel. I have to give my IEC code. These are the do and don'ts, if you all can just check that and list yourself. Moving to the next point. Just again showing you how you can access your seller account. I did show you on live, but I put a screenshot so it becomes easy for you to access. Once you log into your account, you can just click on online store and visit it over there. One thing I wanted to show you is you could also be looking for products or how buyers actually search for products. So I did show you one example of the GlobalLinker marketplace where we checked for helmets, and here are some results which show up over here. But on GlobalLinker, where the community where you actually manage your catalog over there as well, you can look amongst the GlobalLinker community just for yourself. For products as well, and you can connect with buyers. So even I as an SME have some requirements that to make my product, I may need some raw materials, some products to add to my product as well. So you can look for them and start connecting with different buyers, sellers over there as well. So this is the network where we are not only telling, encouraging, obviously it's to encourage more buyers to come and get your products more visible and so that you can get more leads. However, if you are also looking for products, you can definitely look for them over here and source them for yourself as well. So first things first, again, recap. You need to list yourself on different, you one need to have a good product catalog, which has good information, SEO friendly information, relevant product information. Second is start creating these sales channels for yourself. So your product is visible in several places. By default, your products are showing over here in the GlobalLinker community search. Then you start getting yourself listed in all the sales channels like your marketplace, e-commerce store, Indian Business Portal, ONDC, and then you start showing up over here. There's several resources that we do so that you can help create your get listed on these sales channels easily. One is Linker Store Assist. The second is webinars like these. So a lot of my team members do conduct webinars, one on how you can list yourself on ONDC, how you can list yourself on IBP, how do you create a good digital catalog, etc. You can join these webinars, which are free of cost, and you or your team can join this as well. So if you have a team who can do this for you, they can also join this for free, these webinars, and look at helping you create the catalog as well. If you need any certain tools, articles, resources, videos, access them from Linkers to Assist. They're all available for you to use. They're created, just FYI, these are more DIY. It's DIY in the sense is we want you to be equipped to do it yourself. This is all no code. You don't have to do any code for this. You simply have to set up yourself, and which is why we have given you these resources to do that. But if you need help, you can reach out to us and we can assist you. So this leaves me to the end of my discussion we've had today. Thank you very much. And I'm leaving this open for questions now. If you have any questions about being on the GlobalLinker network or anything you may have, please feel free to ask me, and I will be happy to answer your questions. What I would like you, so while I wait for your questions, I would just like you to leave. I would like to leave you with one thing. One is this is a checklist which I would like you to now sit back in the evening today, or maybe if you have time right now, and decide what do you want to do online. Where do you want to be visible online? One is, do you want to be online? Second is, if the answer is yes, which I'm sure it is because that's why you're attending this webinar. In that case, where do you want to be visible? Are you a B2B guy and you want to be visible in the B2B space? Then GlobalLinker is the right place to be. Second is, just by being visible on the GlobalLinker marketplace will not drive you volumes. You need to be available in different channels as well. Let's start and by setting up in which channel you want to be available. Do you want to be visible on the GlobalLinker marketplace? If the answer is yes, please start setting up for that. Second is, do you need to get listed on the ONDC network? If it is yes, then do it. If no, you can leave it. Indian Business Portal, same thing. Do you need an e-commerce store? If the answer is yes, then yes, start setting up for the e-commerce store and look for resources like that so that it can help you do that. We have a lot of webinars which also help you in setting up your e-commerce store. You can do that as well. You can join them and understand it. So this webinar is more so to help you think, strategize, what do you need to do online, and which sales channels you need to be visible in, and how you can do that. So while the platform, tries so GlobalLinker Marketplace does its own digital marketing to make sure that the GlobalLinker Marketplace and its products show up to different buyers. Your e-commerce store is your own property. So you will have to do the digital marketing to make sure that your store gets promoted to the audience that you wish to see. Separately, you also do, branding and awareness activities in different social media platforms, so that you're, and on GlobalLinker itself, you can post, etc., so that you make other people aware of your business and products you do. Third is just to increase volumes, make yourself visible on IBP and on ONDC as well. Yeah. So if you all have any questions, so Arham had a question. I'm confused. Does this web connect buyers, or it is just work as online? So Arham, I'm not sure what you are trying to put as a message over here, but I'm what I'm trying to say is, one, you have come here to digitize your business. You have come here to create, to make sure that you are visible and you get connected to more buyers, right? So in that case, we are giving you the tools to create, to make those opportunities available for you. So how do you create those opportunities for yourself? One, you create your product catalog and you start showing it in ways where you can get more visibility. And and that's what we discussed in the webinar, that how you can actually do that. So if you have anything specific which I have not, understood, please ask me. I'll be happy to do that. Deepavali, you have raised your hands. If you can ask your question either in the Q&A box or in the or over here, please let me know. I'll be happy to see. Just make sure when you're chatting your message, it's directed to me or everyone, so we can see the message. So Jemish is saying, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Welcome very much. I hope this has been an informative session for you. And, the idea is we wanted to make this as strong and as useful for you as possible. And you can, uh, take this learning as well. So Anil is asking how to register on ONDC. So Anil, GlobalLinker is ONDC enabled. You can list your products on ONDC via GlobalLinker. So you have to do it via a seller app, which so GlobalLinker is a seller app, and you just have to create your product catalog and make sure you're completing the steps to register on the ONDC network, which is there on this in this presentation I just walked you through. Thank you, Adarsh. Most welcome. Welcome, Asghar Ali. So Aryan Group is asking, how can we see our products after creating the online store? I have shown you a couple of examples of already some. So here is an online, sorry, not this one. Yeah, so this is an online store created of Bhavi Apex Industries. It's a standalone store which can be accessed even by you. So I'm just chatting it here so that you all can also see it by clicking on it. So it's not that you're creating a store on GlobalLinker and it can only be seen by you. You can also click on it and access the store. So once you publish your store, and to publish your store, you have to meet some requirements. Like, you have added products, you have added your logo, banners, you have set up your payments, your logistics. Once all that is done, you can publish your store, and then your products start getting displayed over here. So Pushpa is asking, I may need help to go live on GlobalLinker. Will we get help? Pushpa, please leave your contact details with me. I'll see if my team can give you a call and guide you on how you can do that. Welcome, Tripti. Thanks, Priyanka. So if there are any more questions, I think somebody asked, Anil, hi Anil, you have asked for a soft copy. Yes, since you have registered for the webinar, all webinar registrants would be getting a copy of the deck. And that's the checklist which I'm sharing with you. So please access the checklist and use it. Which I'll have my team reach out to you in some time. Thank you. Jemish is asking, ma'am, sometimes we didn't receive any reply from connections of GlobalLinker. How can we reach them? So, the idea we are trying to do is we're trying to get as many SMEs to become, to be active and to start updating their catalogs and getting more engaged on the platform. So I would suggest you continue doing that exercise. But however, just please also review your profile and your catalog as well. And do these awareness exercises like posting on the platform, letting more SMEs know about what you're doing, etc. get yourself listed on the different marketplace sales channels that we spoke about, so that you're not only depending on one activity. Which is comes to my initial point, is that yes, you have created one catalog, it is showing on GlobalLinker, but that is not going to be enough to get you more business. You need to be visible on different places as well, so that your chances of getting one visible, and because of it being visible, you're getting more leads, increases more. So please do that as well. That's just an additional snippet of information. So I'm just checking in the Q&A box if there are any questions now. Yes, there is some questions. So Arita has asked, if I set up a GlobalLinker store, can I avail all the benefit in the same place? Yeah, so Arita, what I have shown you over here, all of this is doable via GlobalLinker. You can and the best part is you don't have to create multiple catalogs for that. Just one catalog and you start showing yourself in all the places. So you don't have to have multiple you don't have to create multiple accounts as well. Your one account, your one catalog can help you show, and you go to the seller panel, which is this is your seller panel, and you can do all of this from here itself. You will get your orders coming in from here. You can see your inquiries as well. All of that you will see. I'm just trying to see if I can see some, if we have, this is a test store. So if there are any sample inquiries which are there. Yeah, so here you can see. So these are some of my products which are there on the test store, and you can see over here, you can come to know from where it's come. So this has come from my online store. I hope you can see these inquiries. So all of this, the source, so the sources are shown over here, who has come, what is the message, everything can be seen over here as well. I have not enabled GL Marketplace over here, the Marketplace by GlobalLinker here. That's why I don't see those inquiries. Once I get that, I can see. If my online store is accepting orders, then I can see all my orders and I can manage them here as well. Set up the shipping package, etc. can be done here. I'm just looking for the next question. Just 1 minute. Welcome, Anita. So if there are no more questions, then we can this. I would again urge you to please go ahead, understand what your business strategy is to be online, and then start setting yourself up in these sales channels and try optimizing it. So for that, review your content you're putting in, review your photographs, review your product information you're adding, etc. And seek professional help where you need it for, so that it will also, help you get better placement online as well. So I wish you all the best. Pushpa, are we getting a recording of this presentation? Yes, yes, you would get a recording of this presentation. You would. It would be shared. So goodbye. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.